the business of out-consoling Sony or out-consoling Nintendo. There isn't really a great solution or win for us. And I know that will upset a ton of people, but it's just the truth of the matter is that when you're third place.
This man, Phil Spencer, is hilarious. This man, Phil Spencer, joined an interview, turned on his camera, and admitted, hey, Xbox can't keep up. We are in third place behind Sony and Nintendo. We can't keep up with those guys, right? And it's funny because we all know that. Like, we work as a consumer, we know, we can tell. We've been here the last 2 generations. We know. But it's just funny coming from the head of Xbox himself.
Third place in the console marketplace, and the top 2 players are as strong as they are and have, in certain cases, very, very discrete focus on doing deals and other things that will that kind of make being Xbox hard.
And in the clip I just showed, he basically said that, Xbox's shortcomings it's due to Sony and Nintendo making deals. That's making Xbox's life a little bit harder. And I'm going to be honest with you, Phil. Most people haven't been living under a rock. We know the current deal that you have on the table that we're waiting word on if it's going to get pushed through or not, right? If you get Activision, you're going to make Sony's life, in particular, very, very hard. Very hard getting Activision. We know that. All right, so it's just funny. And also Nintendo, what deals is Nintendo doing? They're just dropping third-party games and they're exclusives. I don't know what deals they're making, but it's just feels hilarious. That was actually probably one of the most funniest parts of the interview, because it's like he's just not aware of what's going on in the world right now, bro. And you already got it in Bethesda. I mean, they're a big studio, but they don't. Besides Doom, like what's but anyway, Deathloop was okay. But still, like they don't drop good games. But regardless, right? You bought them too, right? And we know Sony has Insomniac. We know there's definitely deals that have been in play, but nothing as big as Activision. So that was hilarious, Phil. Good one. That was funny.
But if you just build great games, everything would turn around. It's just not true that if we go off and build great games, all of a sudden you're going to see console share shift in some dramatic way. Xbox community to feel awesome, but this idea that if we just focused more on great games on our console, that somehow we're going to win the console race, I think doesn't really lay to the reality of most people. Like 90% of the people every year who walk into a retailer to buy a console are already a member of one of the 3 ecosystems.
For that man to get on there and say that great games isn't the issue, it won't fix the problem, that's hilarious, right? Let me make a scenario here, right? So for the scenario, let's say roles are reversed. PlayStation's the one with the subscription service. They bought Bethesda, and they're dropping mid or below tier games. And let's say that Xbox now has the banger games. Now they have Insomniac. Now they have Santa Monica Studios. Now they have Uncharted. So now Xbox is the one dropping Ratchet and Clank, God of War, Spiderman, Uncharted, all those bangers. So going in to this new this next gen or this current gen, do you really think most people are just, PlayStation doesn't have the games. Let's go get PlayStation. Does he really think that? Does he really actually believe that games won't persuade even the biggest fanboy? Because most fanboys are PlayStation fanboys because they like the games on the platform. So if you now have those games on your platform, do you genuinely think people won't switch up and go get an Xbox? That is crazy for him to say. That is just crazy. He's tone deaf, and that interview, I definitely suggest you guys watch it all. But that interview, you really don't need to. You just need to find that 2 to 3 minute clip of him saying that. But that just proves that he shouldn't be the head of Xbox. He should not be the head of Xbox because he is so clueless on what gamers want. We want games. And you aren't producing games, or at least good ones. And the thing is, for Nintendo, right? We have Zelda coming out next Friday. Guess who sold their Switch, but ended up getting a Switch, last month? Me, this guy. Because I'm going to play Zelda. I want to play Zelda. Zelda moves units for Nintendo. Spiderman, God of War, The Last of Us, those move units for Sony. What is moving units for Xbox? And I get it. I know they don't mainly want to focus on the hardware. They have their Gamepass. They want you to be able to play on your phone, your computer, all that, right? So I definitely understand their strategy, but what reason do we have to get into your ecosystem if you're not producing any games? I'm getting ready to cancel my subscription because I just got charged a few weeks ago. I'm going to cancel my subscription and I'll bring it back for Starfield. Starfield at least has my interest, but let's be honest. The gameplay that they showed, it's looking like another big, empty, open world, bullshit ass game. Bullet sponge, BS type of game like it is. Right? And I'm not shitting on the game too hard because I do want to see more from the game. I do. I genuinely do. But I'd be lying to you if I said I actually had high hopes for the game. But I'm not going to ramble on too much. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Phil Spencer's comments in that interview. Also, let me know why you got your PlayStation, why you got your Xbox, why did you choose what console you chose? And most importantly, thank you for making it this far if you did. But I am out. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.